I now turn to our distinguished witness today to speak about President Biden's fiscal year 2025 budget request, and she is Director Shalanda Young of the Office of Management and Budget. Director Young, we will now hear your opening statement. At the conclusion of your opening statement, I will recognize Senator Padilla to step in my place, and I will swap and take his place further down the line in order to accommodate his responsibilities to preside in the Senate. And the order will therefore be Senator Padilla, Ranking Member Grassley, Chairman Murray, Senator Romney, Senator Stabenow, Senator Scott, Senator Warner, Senator Johnson, and then Senators Van Hollen, Kaine, Lujan, Whitehouse, and Merkley, unless interspersing Republicans appear. And with that, over to you, Director Young.
All right. Thank you, Chairman Whitehouse, Ranking Member Grassley, members of the committee. I know when some people say they're happy to be here, they don't really mean it, but I spent the majority of my adult career in this institution of Congress, so even though it might be a rough morning for me, I'm happy to be here. And thank you for the chance to get to talk about the President's fourth budget, as you heard Ranking Member Grassley say. And from day one, this administration, President Biden, has tackled challenges head-on while delivering long-lasting results for the American people. Over the past 3 years, he has overseen a strong economic recovery, amassed one of the most successful legislative records in generations, grown the economy from the middle out and the bottom up, and delivered important progress for the American people. Under the President's leadership, we've added almost 15 million jobs. The unemployment rate has remained below 4% for over 2 years, a 50-year record, while inflation has fallen by 2/3. This administration has taken action to lower costs for working families on everything from prescription drug costs and health insurance premiums to everyday goods and services, and the President's top priority remains lowering costs for the American people. At the same time, the President has restored U.S. leadership on the world stage while keeping Americans safe and promoting democracy at home and abroad. The President has delivered this progress for the American people, all while fulfilling his commitment to fiscal responsibility. The deficit is more than $1 trillion lower than when the President took office, thanks in large part to a strong economic recovery. In addition, the President has also enacted another roughly $1 trillion in deficit savings over the next decade through the Fiscal Responsibility Act. The President's 2025 budget details the President's vision for a more equitable, prosperous, and powerful America with proposals for responsible, pro-growth investments in the American people. The budget protects and builds on the progress made over the last 3 years and proposes additional policies to lower costs for working families, including for health insurance, prescription drugs, child care, utilities, housing, college, energy, and more. These investments will help working families keep more of their hard-earned paychecks and strengthen our economy. It also invests in America and working families. This President has shown us that we can be both fiscally responsible and invest in America. The budget will bolster manufacturing and industry across the nation, make our communities healthier and safer, provide paid leave, support research in cancer, deliver for our veterans, cut taxes for families with children, promote a flexible and dynamic workforce, and more. The budget protects Medicare and Social Security, bedrock programs that generations of Americans have counted on and seniors have paid into their entire working lives. It extends Medicare solvency indefinitely by requiring wealthy people to pay their fair share toward Medicare and reducing prescription drug costs. And it reflects the President's commitment to reject any benefit cuts to Social Security. Extend solvency by asking the highest income Americans to pay their fair share, improve financial security for seniors and people with disabilities, and ensure that Americans can access the benefits they have earned. And in what will be a decisive decade for America and the world, this budget reflects a national security strategy. By including robust investments in military readiness, our diplomatic and development tools, and honors a sacred commitment to our veterans. The budget achieves all of this while building on the President's proven record of fiscal responsibility and honoring the President's promise that no one earning less than $400,000 in this country a year will pay a penny more in new taxes. His budget reduces the deficit by roughly $3 trillion over 10 years, on top of paying for all new investments in the budget. by cracking down on fraud, cutting wasteful spending, including by reducing prescription drug costs. and making the wealthier corporations begin to pay their fair share. I also want to thank the federal workers who have worked on this budget, my team at OMB, my team with me. Thank the senators for being here and also your staffs. I did what you do for a long time in my career. I know this wouldn't happen without your hard work, so I want to thank the teams who all helped to put this together today, so thank you.